Hello, I am SWASTIK Mukherjee from Kolkata. I got my bachelor's in engineering degree from Jadavpur University in printing engineering. I worked for Bridgeway Analytics and later for Accenture Strategy and Consulting as an analytical consultant. After that, I joined Adobe Systems as a subject matter expert and an embedded systems specialist. My print background is something that is very unique about me. Also, I like to restore old and damaged photographs both physically and using software like Photoshop. This helps me have a glimpse into the past and also fuels my hobby of photography. Working at Adobe Systems, I felt that I had hit a glass ceiling. So, with my background in printing engineering, I started to look for new opportunities. One of the things that I noticed was that most of the new innovations happening in print is happening along the lines of sustainability. These might include using water based inks, getting rid of VOCs, and other harmful practices that are damaging to the environment. Since print produces a lot of wastage that is very difficult to get rid of, sustainability is something that is very required in the world of printing. In fact, we can see it in the industry as well. Major players in the FMCG market like ITC and PNG are taking major steps to make their packaging more sustainable. They have brands dedicated to be sustainable brands that are not only outselling their competition but outselling other brands in PNG. So I decided to take up sustainable management course at IIM Lucknow. I think my background and interests perfectly align with the purpose of the PGSM course, which led to my selection. I think PGSM is very different from other courses because it looks to the future where sustainable practices will not only be the norm but also enforced by government agencies around the world. We can see this already happening in major countries like US, South Korea and Japan, because saving the environment is something that is important not only for the world but also for consumers. Companies are trying different ESG strategies to attract more conscious consumers into buying their products. This can take many steps, making packaging more sustainable, making sourcing of their goods more reliable, getting rid of child labor, making sure that their contractors are working sustainably, and so on. I expect my 2 years growth at PSM to be one of full of learning and growth. I see my time here as any other job and would like to make significant contributions to make PGPSM 11 batch the most successful batch in its history. So I am targeting to join the placement committee. I have a work experience of almost 4.5 years, and having worked for 3 successful companies, I have dealt with a variety of management styles and approaches. One strategy works in one, the other does not work in the same place. Also, being a technical recruiter for Accenture and Adobe, I feel I have an understanding of what hiring managers and HR professionals look for when hiring in technical positions. I hope that with guidance from my seniors in the placement committee, these skills will translate to the domain of management and I will be able to help my peers get into very good jobs at very good companies. I try to follow certain sustainable practices in my daily life for better health and quality of life. I use glass bottles instead of plastic bottles, buy soap refills in bulk to cut down on wastage. Personally, I would like to see myself transformed into a more dependable, more disciplined, and a more capable professional. I would be like to be someone who is capable of handling any challenges thrown at them. I would like to see myself working as a consultant at a major consulting firm, advising companies on their ESG strategies and policies. This way, not only will I be making a good professional life for myself, but I will also be making something good for the environment. Thank you.